Hey everyone, happy Sunday and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to do a simple double crochet. So I already have my yarn on the hook, and you can either do a slip knot or just tie it on. I usually just tie it on. So for a double crochet, we're just going to chain the amount of stitches that we need. So let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going to do 10 chains just to keep it simple. And for double crochet, keep in mind that 2 chains equals 1 double crochet. So for this stitch, you have the first one, the second one, you're going to be going into the third one here. So you'll yarn over, go into that chain, yarn over again, and then you'll pull up a loop. So now you'll have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, go through 2 of those loops, and you'll have 2 left. Yarn over again, and then pull through the last one. So yarn over, go through your stitch or chain in this case, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through the last 2. So this is what it looks like. And normally, as I mentioned in the beginning, 2 chains is the height you need for a double crochet. But for me, because I crochet really tight, I end up having to use 3 in the beginning round. So I always end up going into the 4th one, which it doesn't end up making a big difference. I just have to adjust my number of chains when I'm working a pattern or anything like that. But I'm just going to go back and do the 3 so you can see how it's supposed to look. So you have your double crochets and then your first set of chains, which equals 1 double crochet. So I had to go back and do 3 just so that it's a little more even. So to keep going, we're going to yarn over, insert into the chain, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so we're just going to keep this pattern going until the end of the row. Okay, so that's what our row of double crochets looks like. To get to the second row, you're going to turn your work, chain 2, yarn over, insert hook into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You'll have 3 loops here, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So when you're working rows of double crochets, you actually have another option for this first stitch here. You can either do the 2 chains and then double crochet in each stitch across, or a lot of people, they don't like the look of the chains. So what I've seen is another alternative is you can just chain 1 and then you'll double crochet into that same stitch that you're currently in. So chain 1, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, and you'll do your double crochet in that first stitch. So instead of having chains and like kind of like an open space, you'll actually have a full double crochet. So it's just a preference thing. I used to just do the 2 chains as a double crochet in the first stitch, but I ended up really liking this alternative version. I forget where I saw it. I think I was probably on Instagram or something like that, and then I saw someone do it, and I just think it looks a lot cleaner, and then it also doesn't leave such a gap at the beginning of your work. So this is what that looks like here at the beginning versus doing those 2 chains. So like I mentioned, it's, you know, it's all preference. So it doesn't matter which way you'd like to do it. So there is our finished 2 rows of double crochets. Turn your work, double crochet, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Getting stuck here. Okay, so we're just going to go to the end of this row, and then for double crochets I'm going to actually just do a quick tutorial while I'm here on how to do the double crochets in a round as well. So there's 3 rows of double crochets. Okay, so I'm going to now show you how to work double crochets in the round. So we'll just undo all of that, yarn back on the hook. I never really learned how to do the magic circle. It works out really well if you do know how to do it, because you can close up your circle and it's a lot cleaner, but I just got used to doing 5 chains and then slip stitching into the first one. So that's just usually what I do. So I 1, 2, 3, 4 chain 5 and then slip stitch and close up my circle. So to work double crochets in the round, now we're going to chain 2 for the first one, and then we'll just start double crocheting in the circle. So it's the same, well, same stitch obviously, you're just going into the middle of the ring. So you're doing the yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, 3 chains here, or 3 loops I should say, and then yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And so as I mentioned, I mean, this is still the double crochet, it's the same stitch. We're just working it in the round versus working it in a row, just in case you have any patterns that you wanted to work where they ask, you know, that you do work in the round. So this is what this would look like. This can be helpful if you're working like round bags, if you need to do a granny square, you're working around, not with this many stitches, but the same concept. What else? Beanies, stuff like that. So once you come to the end of your amount of stitches that you need, you will just slip stitch back to you'll have the 2 chains here that you did in the beginning, which counts as 1 double crochet. You'll just go into the top one, which acts as like the top of the stitch, and you'll slip stitch. So you'll just pull it through and close up your circle, and there you have double crochets in the round. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and just stay tuned for more videos.